So the Behemoth recently revealed more information on the upcoming Castle Crashers DLC. From release dates to a new map, here are 10 things you need to know about the Painter Boss Paradise DLC. Early summer. Yeah, the DLC will be releasing early summer 2025. Now, summer officially starts at the end of June and finishes near the end of September, meaning the DLC has a good chance of releasing at the end of June or during the month of July, which is my bet. As of right now, you can actually wishlist the DLC on Steam, so go do that. Like, now. So the Painter Boss DLC will only be available on PC through Steam. But fret not, console people, as the Behemoth have said that the DLC will probably be coming to consoles. But right now, they are focusing all of their attention for PC and its initial release. The Painter Boss Paradise will be releasing on Steam at the price of $3.99, which is honestly a steal for what you get. But wait, what do we actually get? So the DLC is paid content that includes the character creation template, fresh art style, and Paint Junior. But at the same time the DLC drops, there will also be a free update coming to Castle Crashers that includes quality of life improvements, such as auto healing potions in solo play, and magic keybinds for mouse and keyboard. This will be PC only at launch and available to all players regardless if you own the DLC or not. But what if you want the DLC without having to pay for it? No, get rid of that hat. This is about multiplayer. So what's amazing about this DLC is just how accessible it is. As when playing multiplayer, if the host owns the DLC, everyone in the lobby can access and play the content. That includes any custom characters the host has enabled and the fresh graphics. So the biggest selling points of this DLC are the custom-made characters. That's right, you sitting there right now can make your very own Castle Crashers character. Any characters you create can be uploaded to the Steam Workshop, where other people can download and play them. Or if you're not feeling that creative, then you could always just download other custom characters made by the community. When it comes to magic, custom characters can be assigned magic that already exists in the game. This means your character can have Sawblade magic, Beekeeper magic, and so on. However, you are not able to mix magic, meaning you cannot have splash magic from one character and projectile from another. On launch, the Painter Boss Paradise DLC will allow up to 10 save slots for custom-made characters. That means you can have 10 characters active at any one time, and can be selected like any other vanilla character. And if you want to swap out any custom character in your 10 save slots, it's as simple as coming to the Painter Boss Enable option on the main menu and choosing which of your downloaded characters will fill out each slot. But when it comes to downloading characters, there seems to be no limit and you can have as many as your storage can handle. On top of your 10 save slots, you are able to replace all playable characters with custom characters. This will also replace all enemies that share that playable character. For example, replacing the Barbarian with Herbert will change all Barbarian enemies with Herbert. This will also overwrite the Barbarian's magic, replacing it with whatever magic you assigned the Herbert character. Apart from the quality of life improvements, everything in the DLC will only be available in Fresh mode. When loading up the game, you are able to select between Classic and Fresh. Classic is the untouched Castle Crashers that we all know and love, whereas Fresh will include the new art style for all playable characters, weapons, and the map, custom characters, and Paint Junior. Paint Junior is the newest playable character to be added since Hattie. At this moment of time, we currently do not know anything about Paint Junior other than his appearance and new pencil weapon. but we do know that he will have new magic and will only be available in fresh mode. So that's 10 things you need to know about the Painter Boss Paradise DLC. But before ending the video, let's go over all the new stuff that's been shown so far. First of all, here are all the currently known character portraits, which are one of my favourite features in the DLC. I love how each character has so much personality, and the art design is simply amazing. I mean, they literally gave the Brute a cape which now appears in-game. What's interesting is seeing some of these portraits change through development, such as the Grey Knight, who was originally depicted holding a bomb which was then changed to a drink. There's also the Conehead, who was originally seen wearing a suit, but this one makes sense as the original one made it seem like it was the groom. There's also the new menu art, which has had 2 new scenes added. The first one is from the volleyball game, and the other is the parade chase scene. That totals 7 menu art scenes, which are all amazing, and will be available even if you don't own the DLC. When it comes to the new map, we only got to see up to Lava World, but man does it look good. I love how it has small animations such as the water wheel spinning, and also resembles the path you take in-game, like walking through the abandoned mill. The attention to detail is immaculate, such as the gap from Flower Fields to Wedding Crash, resembling the real gap in-game. This new map might honestly be my favourite feature in the whole DLC, and was such a nice surprise. But speaking of surprise, we can also see that the cursed eyes from failing the catapult jump is still there in fresh, and I honestly hope it stays. Finally, we can see further improvements to how the enemies behave when it comes to changing them for custom characters. Now there are still some pop-in moments, but the Behemoth have said that any instance where it makes sense for the enemy to be replaced by your custom character will be added, meaning any cutscenes or different idle animations. But things such as dead bodies will not be changed, which honestly makes sense. I could only imagine what the Necromancer's room would look like. And that is all the current information we have about the Castle Crashers Painter Boss Paradise DLC, with an early summer release date to PC only on launch, and the price tag of $3.99. So what are your thoughts on the DLC so far? I'm honestly so excited for it as the amount of content we are getting is insane. Don't forget to use code RECKA for 10% off your GamerSupps order. Subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.